Pro Football Weekly is continuing our series looking at what player you would most want to build a franchise around. Right now we've got Ndamukong Suh against Adrian Peterson. Kind of an interesting matchup. Two totally different positions and ways of thinking. I'm going with Adrian Peterson here. He's probably the best all-around back in the league. We've seen him dominate at times, and I just think positionally, a running back is such a game breaker and can make such a difference on any given play. That's my guy.
I would rather have a defensive tackle who is completely wrecking blocking schemes, and a guy like Suh. You can play any kind of defense with him. You can run a Tampa 2 like the Bucs did with Warren Sapp. You can run a 46, a blitzing style defense like the Bears did with that great defensive line. The guy plays with a mean streak. He can knock an opponent's quarterback out. Adrian Peterson, yeah, he may have played 4 years, but what's the lifespan of a running back these days?
How many
8 years?
But how many impact plays is a defensive tackle going to have during a game versus a running back when they touch it 30 times a game? And Peterson, yeah, he's been dinged up at times. He's only played 4 years. It seems like he's been around forever. He never led the league in carries or anything like that. When he does play, and I think now that he doesn't have Brett Favre kind of stealing plays from him, I think he's going to play well. It worked. He played his best years with Gus Frerotte at quarterback.
Yeah, but I think he's a one-dimensional player, a very good one-dimensional player. Don't get me wrong, greatest power runner in the game today. But you're talking about a guy with those 20, 30 carries a game who's going to get beat up in time. I think Ndamukong Suh, even though he plays in the trenches, is going to be able to withstand more of that pressure that those guys take. You know what? I just think he's a super player who can wreck offenses. He's going to turn into a leader in time. And listen, great young marketing mind. He's really sold himself well in Detroit.
He has. We saw the commercials of him driving the car and building up Detroit. I don't know if necessarily that means he's going to be a great marketer. He's been dirty at times. I think that may hurt his case in the long run. But ultimately, we put it to a vote, and people agreed with you, Eric. Ndamukong Suh, he's young. He dominated early. As much as I love Adrian Peterson, Suh moves on. Keep checking back for the rest of this matchup at ProFootballWeekly.com.